What's up, Nugget Lover? In today's video, we will tell you ways that you need to know to make money now. There is a lot of question when it comes to the term Metaverse. We are going to share, and our goal is to show you these ways and help you get started. Watch this video and you will gain a broad understanding of the different avenues you can take to get started investing in the Metaverse. Also, don't miss out. Join the NFT Nuggets team and be the first to get fresh content. Make sure to hit that subscribe and like button. Before anything else, we want to give you a disclaimer. Whether investing in the NFT space is right for you or not, keep these things in mind. This is not financial advice and we're not financial advisors. The NFT space is particularly high risk and unstable. Therefore, please do your own research and make your own decisions on whether or not it's worth it investing in NFT. This is a viable option for you. Before doing anything, we always recommend that you verify with a licensed and professional person. What is a metaverse? Now, you might ask, how to get started investing in the metaverse? In the first place, let's define what is a metaverse. Many people are curious about what the metaverse actually is. The term metaverse is an online virtual space connecting all aspects of users' lives. It connected multiple platforms like the internet, containing hundreds of websites available from your home computer. We believe that this is a new kind of internet. It will allow for people to work and meet in 3D environments online, as well as enjoy games and social media on the same platform. Metaverse is powered by tokens, a unit of virtual currency that fuels digital transactions on underlying networks. Since all metaverses will be built on the blockchain, transactions are instantaneous and cannot be tampered with. This guarantees trust and security in the economy and ensures corruption-free exchange. You can own specific in-game features, purchase player-created goods, enjoy unlimited digital everything through the use of your digital assets, and even legally trade these virtual assets outside of the game client. The way you can invest in the metaverse are actually quite numerous, and this might include you purchasing those cryptocurrency tokens that are supporting the metaverse. We have the in-game individual NFTs. There are individual tokens that can represent land or property and the traded stocks supporting the metaverse, and publicly traded stocks that are supporting the infrastructure and building of the metaverse. These are all the ways that you can end up positioning yourself in the metaverse. Purchasing cryptocurrency metaverse tokens. The first way you want to do is actually purchase the cryptocurrency tokens that are supporting these metaverses. If you're going to look at CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko, you can click Play to Earn, or rather say Gaming. You will see the latest gaming tokens available that are featured, as well as the rarest metaverse tokens that are listed and available at the moment. You can also see the top 4 tokens, examples such as Axie Infinity, Decentraland, The Sandbox, My Neighborhood Alice, Illuvium, Terra Virtua, and others. These games are definitely building out their own metaverse. These are all very specific and independent types of the metaverse. Mostly, we would say in a sense of Decentraland and The Sandbox that it is truly a metaverse. But Axie Infinity is also going to have land gameplay. These will launch an online platform that could also function as a metaverse. If you do choose to do so, these tokens are used for in-game transactions between assets. So let's say a buyer wishes to purchase their desired NFT. They will have to be actually transacting with this token, and a lot of people are investing in these tokens, believing that these platforms will grow into the leading metaverse someday. It is clear that NFTs are catching on as people are becoming more and more interested in investing in these. This game can be thought of as somewhat like a stock. However, this is not exactly what a stock is, because you don't have any ownership within that game. Also, you don't have ownership of the Decentraland and the Sandbox. Nonetheless, you are holding the stock-like assets of these games, in which you can actually take a look at some of the individual tokens. As Facebook rebrands with the term Meta, we can see a big increase in the price of some tokens. Let's take a look at Mana right now. As you can see, after Facebook's rebrand to Meta, you actually see the token skyrocket to new all-time highs. You can also notice alike behaviors with a lot of tokens in the play to earn gaming section. The same thing with the Sandbox, which is another metaverse that is currently building. You can also see a dramatic increase in values after the announcement from Facebook. So you were able to get some exposure to these games by actually purchasing the token that is supporting these in-game purchases and the ecosystem of the metaverses. Purchasing in-game assets. The other way to get into the metaverse is to purchase property in-game. We are going to be talking about land. Land is available for purchase in some metaverses, and with land, you can build businesses. You can build game events, and where your avatar goes, thereafter partying in the metaverse, and many other things. These are two examples of purchasing land in a metaverse. The first one is the Sandbox, which has maps of all the land on the site that you can purchase parcels or plots of land within this game. And we have one thing worth mentioning about this. It is you can add a picture for the land to actually represent who bought this. So for instance, let's say The Walking Dead ends up purchasing the land Atari. You can see some unsold pieces of land. The Sandbox isn't just fun to create and play in. They also allow you to find places within the game that can be used for selling land. There is a multitude of locations from which the players can earn additional income by selling. The land you see with the Sandbox is not actually for sale yet or hasn't had its land sale yet. However, there is a good amount of land that has been sold, and a lot of land plots are being used to actually create events, create activities, and create games within the Sandbox. Also, Decentraland's a little hard to comprehend, but the company has its own website. The website has all the information about maps and plots of land for the game, and it even has its own marketplace that you can explore and actually purchase parcels or plots of land. There is a ton of different factors when it comes to purchasing land. You can actually purchase Sandbox or Decentraland within their very own marketplace. One of the really cool things about land is you actually own the property. You hear that right. You own the property within the game. Similarly, that you own the property in real life that you're currently living on. These games give you the property and land you own. You can decide what you do within the property and ultimately what your experience will be like. This is one of the suggestions that you can dive into if you want to invest in the metaverse. Buying a plot of land could potentially increase in value as in every day. The individual NFTs. So basically, this is about the wearables and in-game assets. Now, avatars are going to be shown with some pieces of clothing and wearables within Metaverse. When avatars are going to be in the Metaverse, they can select some pieces of clothing and other wearables. Those assets themselves could be NFTs and exclusive to those metaverses. We'll be looking at some of the major marketplaces if we're talking about wearables. Specifically, we need to take a look at Decentraland, which is primarily focused on collectibles. You can see they have a whole dedicated marketplace for the sale of clothing items, which includes the sale of wearables, as well as limited edition avatar clothing pieces they sell. If you are looking at the marketplace, type in RTFKT Studios, which is a prominent creator of the wearables within Decentraland. And if you click on the product, such as hoodies, shoes, sunglasses, shirts, and others, you can see that each product has a limited edition NFT within Decentraland. There is a lot of potential for these assets from RTFKT Studios to become popular within a metaverse. It makes them more valuable since they are limited edition pieces that could be potentially reintroduced in time to come and have the ability to increase the demand. You can find in-game assets and in-game wearables for your avatar. Some notable attire is the Ape Club hoodie and some pieces from RTFKT Studios. In the real world, humans are inspired to express themselves through their clothing and wearables. This will also be the same within an online world such as a metaverse. It will be a way for you to express yourself, flex, and stay grounded with your identity. One of the reasons why we are bringing this up is because these assets could potentially rise in value depending on the demand that is coming for them. Other aspects of these in-game assets are the Axie Infinity Marketplace, and some of these individual assets can go for thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. One of the great things about Axies is that they are so popular because they have become collectible over time. They have value too, but you need an Axie to actually play these games. So these NFTs give you the ability to play the game that you are wanting to play. With the opportunity of individual NFTs, wearables, as well as in-game assets that are within this new world and social platform Metaverse, these games continue to grow and the potential for value could increase on these items as time progresses and demand for these types of items becomes higher. Investing in certain stocks. One of the many ways to get started in investing in the metaverse is by actually purchasing stocks. You can purchase stocks from companies like Facebook, which are supporting the infrastructure and building of these metaverses. If you are really serious about metas, some of the major companies here today will be crucial for building out the infrastructure of a new Web 3.0 metaverse. Some of these businesses could see explosive growth right due to the amount of demand for their product or services and some of the stocks. For example, Facebook has decided to be a metaverse company. They are planning on also building out a vision for what the metaverse should look like, and they have some big ideas such as Oculus Rift. Later on, we can have other tech companies like Apple, Nvidia, and Roblox, which is a super interesting one. So if you want to learn more about investing in certain stocks in the metaverse, you need to do your research. See which publicly traded companies are getting involved and supporting the metaverse, and then invest in them. Discover a lot of tokens in Metaverse Index. You possibly get some exposure to a lot of tokens that are supporting the metaverse, which is the Metaverse Index. So you might ask, what is a Metaverse Index? Metaverse Index is a designed web-based basket of tokens. This is to capture trends such as entertainment, sports, and business in a virtual space. This is also represented by an ERC20 token. Think of this as an index for publicly traded stocks. Unlike other indexes, it is made to calculate play tokens earning in gaming metaverse. It contains all of the coins into one ERC20 token. So instead of purchasing individually, this is a safer way for you to get exposure to metaverse-related coins in your portfolio without adding more risk. It might be a good idea to try and avoid investing in high-risky assets if you don't want to. It could be a great way to get involved with purchasing things like the metaverse without being overly exposed to risk. These are a few of the options for you to get started investing in the metaverse. Final thoughts. Many of you envision yourself becoming immersed in the online world. But with that, there are also some of you who are looking to make this early investing in metaverse-related assets. However, all of these are incredibly risky because we don't know which one of the metaverses will succeed. You heard it is risky. Please do your own research and make your own decisions. It's going to be super interesting to see how this all plays out. However, this is the future of the internet, and this is where we're going. These are just all suggestions. Now, obviously, it all comes with risks. In general, when investing in crypto and NFTs as well. This does not mean to go to invest your life savings into the metaverse. That's it for this video, Nugget Lover. Remember to subscribe to our channel, and if you feel like we've delivered value, please share this video with one person. That's right, just one person, as a token of your appreciation for the hard work we put into making content that educates and helps you on your mission of building your own fortune. Remember, you can watch video after video, but it isn't until you actually take action that you'll start to see results. See you soon.